Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here for the first time, then hello, welcome. In today's video, I have our full kitchen remodel. So here I am sharing with you the before views of our kitchen. Now before we get into the remodel, I want to acknowledge that our kitchen was very beautiful beforehand. It was just feeling a little cold and unwelcoming, so I really wanted to break up some of the cabinets, add in some warmth. So here you are seeing all of the dust prevention that they did for this project. They did a fantastic job, super impressed. They had a HEPA filter going. Those are little magnetic strips that you could go in and out of the kitchen. And here's what it looked like on the first day. So they started demoing all of the backsplash. They took out the cabinets, the over the stove microwave, the cabinet above there, and then they completely took all of the paneling off of our kitchen island. Now I didn't want this video to be too long, so I kind of just filmed these video clips as they were working. As you can see, they're very clean with everything, which we were really grateful for. Here is where they are taking off the door fronts to the cabinet doors on our kitchen island beneath our sink. This is the color that we're going to be wrapping our entire kitchen island with. Now, because our contractor did all of this work, I don't know a lot of the names for the exact material that they used. If you guys are local and want to reach out to my contractor, I can give you guys his info. Make sure to just message me over on Instagram. But here you can see the cabinet doors, and the face is put on right underneath our kitchen sink. I was loving the way that it was coming out. We also have this random open area above our fridge, which we are taking out and adding a cabinet. And as you can see, our new 18-inch glass front cabinet is in. We have the upper cabinets and our vent hood. I was getting so excited when I was seeing all of this coming together. I love that we have cabinets all the way to the ceiling. I feel like it just really elevates a kitchen and makes it look a lot taller than it actually is. We were so shocked at how tall our kitchen felt. Here is an overview of our kitchen island as well, so you can see the paneling on here. It is such good quality, absolutely stunning. I was so happy with it. Now, a little fun fact, this glass front cabinet was actually supposed to be a solid door, so it wasn't supposed to be glass, but I actually like the way that it looks. This is just an up-close view of the vent hood before they put the wood piece on to show you guys a little bit of the texture. And I also wanted to show you the tile that we picked. So this is from Floor & Decor. I will have it linked below, but this is the Demolition tile in the color oat. And then I will leave the exact grout that we used as well. Last minute, we decided to go vertical with the tile, and so happy we did. You can see our floating shelves are now installed, and the surround on the bottom of the vent hood is also in. I love all of the white oak in our kitchen now, and you can see the Schluter trim on the backsplash area is that really pretty gold color. So we're transitioning into more of the brass gold colors in our kitchen. You will see here shortly that we're also going to be changing out all of our hardware and light fixtures. But first, we are going to decorate our floating shelves because you guys know this is one of my favorite parts. I'm still getting used to decorating floating shelves in the kitchen. I am pretty happy with the way that it turned out, but it definitely took a little bit of trial and error. The sun was setting, and a lot of you guys have asked me in previous videos, but there is a window right underneath our vent hood here. Some people think it's a light because it does look very bright at times, so that is why the lighting is going to look a little crazy, but you guys know I had to decorate as soon as we were allowed to. So I'm just going to play around with a few things. I will probably change some things up as well as the months go on for the different seasons and when I find new items. When I posted the reveal over on my Instagram, I had so many messages asking me for links to our floating shelves. and unfortunately I cannot link them because our contractor built them himself. So I'm so sorry that I cannot link them, but again, if you guys are local, reach out to me on Instagram and I will give you guys his info. I'm going to add our favorite dishes to this glass front cabinet. We use these dishes on a weekly basis, so it is nice that they can be displayed and look aesthetically pleasing, but also they are very functional. I feel like I mention this all the time, but decorating your home is a lot of trial and error. I always put things in certain places, I move them around. A lot of things I don't end up liking how they look, but that is the fun part about decorating, is kind of using a bunch of different pieces to get the final look that you really like. I will end up moving those ramekins to the top shelf in the glass front cabinet because I felt like it just completed that cabinet. I also took my canisters from the pantry and put it on the bottom floating shelf over here. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to leave them there. If you guys have any ideas on what else I could put there, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. Next, we are going to be taking down our old pendant lights. I absolutely adored these lights, but I wanted to add something a little brighter and also that would match a little better with our gold hardware that we were going to be installing. So I'm glad that these were able to go to one of my good friends. She is redoing her kitchen soon and wanted to put them in her kitchen, so I'm so stoked to see how they look. We did get our new light fixtures for above our kitchen island from Rawabi. We have had so many light fixtures from them and have really loved every single one of them. I will leave the exact lights that we used in the description box down below. Now, these were very, very easy to install for my husband. He said it was probably the easiest lights he's ever installed, so that was definitely a huge plus. I did also want to mention, you can see in these shots that we have the under cabinet lighting and the cabinet lighting and the top cabinets on. We did install those. They are from Lowe's, and I'll also have those linked below for you. These new soap dispensers are from Amazon, and I wanted to get rid of our old ones that had the black tops and the amber glass. Just didn't feel like they would fit into our kitchen anymore. The faucet we decided to go with is also from Amazon. I believe this was under $80, which is an absolute steal. We have been using it now for a couple weeks and have been really happy with it, so check the description box down below. I will have that linked for you. While I show you a few clips of us installing the faucet, enjoy some real life moments in our home. Our house in our kitchen area was just chaos, so dishes in the sink, stuff all over the countertops. That is just real life and how our house looks like 90% of the time. I wanted to create a coffee bar on the far left side of our kitchen countertops, so I got these new little syrup dispensers from Amazon. I'm not a huge fan of them. The little straws or plastic pieces that you have to attach so that you can suck up the liquid, they were just really hard to get in. They fall out all the time, so just not the best quality for the pumps. But I do like the way that they look. They definitely look very elevated and high-end. And overall, I like how everything came together, but just be aware of that. It was definitely a little frustrating trying to get those pieces installed correctly. I, of course, had to layer in some artwork. This is a print from Etsy with a frame from Frame It Easy that I've had for a few years. I found this marble Lazy Susan from World Market. I love the shape of it. It's just so beautiful. I had a little coffee bar station before, but I didn't love the way that it looked. It didn't really fit the vision that I had for our new kitchen after the remodel, but I am so happy with the way that this new and improved coffee bar turned out. You guys will have to let me know what you think of it in the comments below. I'm just layering in this little canister that I got from a local shop, Idle Manor, and then I'm going to be placing some of my gold spoons, the syrup dispensers, and then to finish off the Lazy Susan, I'm just going to put my espresso cups. Speaking of one of my favorite little shops here locally, Idle Manor, I found this vintage mug from England that she recently just posted on her story sale that she had on Instagram. Could not pass them up. I got 2 of them and they are just absolutely stunning. It is exactly what I was imagining for this area. I don't know about you, but having a cute little setup for your coffee bar just makes the coffee taste that much better. Now it is time to add the jewelry to the kitchen, like a lot of people say. We're first switching out all of the door handles and hinges on the pantry doors. Eventually, we do want to change the pantry doors to more of a wood look to add even more warmth to our kitchen, but we were quoted about $5,000 to do that, so we decided to pass on it for now. For our hardware, we are using pulls and knobs from Baldwin Hardware. I made a whole entire post on my Instagram and I will leave the exact pulls and knobs that we used in the description box down below, so make sure to check down there. We were absolutely blown away by the quality and craftsmanship of this hardware. They are so heavy and solid brass. We were just really shocked and impressed. I didn't want to bore you for too long of installing all the hardware, but my husband did have to drill all new holes for the upper cabinets and then our kitchen island and the cabinet above the fridge. So very happy that he was able to do that so we could save a little bit of money on that part of the remodel. My husband could have done all of the work that was done to our kitchen, but we are so happy we just spent the money and had it done by a professional. They only took about 4 full days of work to finish everything and then just an extra day to kind of clean everything up. So we were just very grateful we didn't have to do the work. I also wanted to show you what the under cabinet lighting looks like and the lighting in the upper cabinets. We do have it attached to Alexa, so we can just tell her to turn it on. So here's how our kitchen remodel turned out. I could not be happier. We did also get a new light fixture for above our dining room table, but I didn't film putting that in because truthfully it was such a pain in the butt to install, but I absolutely love the way that it looks coordinated with our kitchen pendant lights that we put in. It is also from Rawabi and will be linked down below. I cannot wait to hear what you guys think of it in the comments down below. Make sure to let me know because I love reading your opinions. If you are not already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me over on my other social media accounts. They're always linked below in the description as well. Thank you guys so much for being here and supporting my channel. I hope you enjoyed today's video and seeing the transformation of our kitchen, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.
Yeah, it's